got one that can see.
I'm gonna use this robot in this video right here to for an example, and I'm gonna pull up some scripture that is really becoming clear to me now. But check this out.
Fold laundry. Most of the time, they look like expensive toys or helpful assistants meant to stay inside a warehouse. But 2026 just changed the game. In Shenzhen, China, the someday just became right now. Engine AI has officially stepped onto the scene, and they aren't interested in making robots that just fold shirts. While other companies are focusing on making robots that look friendly or save money, Engine AI is focusing on strength and presence. We're not just seeing these robots in tech demos anymore. They are literally...
Are you kidding me? Check this thing out.
Out on the Engine AI is focusing on strength and presence. We're not just seeing these robots in tech demos anymore. They are literally out on the street.
Okay, and I'm gonna go to Genesis real quick. I have it pulled up on my phone, but you can look it up if you want. It's Genesis chapter 1, 26 and 27. It says, "And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl in the air, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." So God created man in his own image, right? Okay, well, when you go down to Revelation, the beast, we know that there's the Antichrist is the dragon, and then the beast that comes out of the pit. But where I'm going with this is Revelation 13, starting there. It says, "And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell upon the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that should make an image of the beast." And this is where I'm going with this AI beast that they're coming up with. But it says that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast. So he's given life, like consciousness, to the beast. And there's going to have some kind of a sentient type robot or something that people are going to marvel over. But I really think that this is what it's talking about. It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So the people that aren't worshiping this thing are going to be killed. And Revelation 13:4 says, "And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast." So I'm thinking the dragon is the son of perdition, because we know the dragon was like the serpent in the garden that tempted Adam and Eve. So I'm thinking that the dragon will be the Antichrist. And if I'm wrong, let me know. But and they worship the beast, saying, "Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" Check this out.
Engine AI is focusing on strength and presence. We're not just seeing these robots in tech demos anymore. They are literally out on...
I mean, this image of this beast that's going to come out is going to be way more powerful, way more advanced than this, because the people are going to be marveling, saying, "Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" So it's going to be something on a grand scale. But that's where Satan, we all know that Satan cannot create anything, but he does have power. You know, he has power to call fire down from heaven, and he's given power over this earth for that 7 years. So he's gonna have some power, and he's actually where God, God made us in his image and breathed life into us. The serpent is going to, like it says right here, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven in the sight of the men. He deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image. So he's going to give power and life. He's going to give life to this image, kind of the way he imitates God, where God gave life to us. He created us in his image. He's going to create and give life to this image that's in his image. is what I'm thinking. But I got a couple other scriptures. I should have showed those on the screen, but you guys know where they're at. Revelation 13, and Revelation 9. I want to get to that one now. But there's going to come this beast out of the bottomless pit too, and I'm wondering if they haven't been working on this all this time. And I don't know if it's a demon mixed with technology or what, but Revelation 9, 10, and 11, it says, and they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. The only people that they can't hurt are the people that have the seal of God on them. But it says, and they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue he is Apollyon. We know all about Apollyon and the astronauts and all that, their Apollo mission and stuff. But I just really think that that what's coming out of this bottomless pit is all got technology and the beast all over it. And we know about those locusts. They look like drones, but they have hair like women and teeth like lions, and I believe tails like scorpions. But it's wild. I think it all has to do with there's going to be some like really sentient type AI, whatever kind of beast creature that it is. But the dragon is going to give life to it. But let me see what it says. Right here it says, and he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. So this thing's going to speak. It's going to have its own consciousness. But we know its consciousness is, I don't think they can create consciousness. I think it's the fallen ones. I think they use these AIs for a vehicle, kind of like a Ouija board. But and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. There's one other part, verse 14. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. But yeah, I don't think I got anything else. But okay, I read that one. Yeah, pretty much. But it's going to be something like this, but a whole lot more on a grander scale.
The streets, walking side by side with police officers. Is this the future of public safety? Or are we watching the beginning of something much more Terminator than we're ready for? Let's dive into what's actually happening. A video is currently blowing up across social.
I mean, this is child's play compared to what's going to be revealed. They always reveal to the public, you know, kind of like when the first phone came out, you know, the rotary phone and the first cordless or cell phone. Remember the Nokias and the Nextel that had those two-way radios? I mean, they rolled that out, but they had like the Android and the iPhone 20 or whatever number they're at. But that's like this technology right here. When they roll out what they really got, it's going to be wild.
Media, and it's honestly a bit jarring to watch. In the clip, you see a group of special police officers patrolling a busy public area in Shenzhen. But right in the middle of the formation is a T-800 humanoid robot. This wasn't a parade or a controlled experiment. This was the real world. Crowds, noise, and real law enforcement. What's really catching people's attention is how normal it looks. The T-800 isn't clunky. It isn't vibrating or struggling to keep its balance. It moves with a practiced, intentional gait. It looks like it belongs there. The company behind it, Engine AI, clearly wants to send a message. They didn't just pick the name T-800 because it sounds cool. They picked it because this robot is built for physical intervention. Now, this video didn't come out of nowhere.
This is just like Terminator, Rise of the Machines, man, just like it. Talk about predictive programming. That movie came out in the 80s, too.
Weeks before it went viral, Engine AI dropped another clip that had already set the internet on fire. In that one, the company's CEO, Zhao Tongyang, stood in front of the T-800 wearing full protective gear, and the robot kicked him, hard. Like full-force sidekick straight to the stomach.
Dang, you want to fight one of those things?
The CEO went down, flat on the mat. His reaction afterward, he basically said, and I'm paraphrasing here, "That was way too violent. Without this gear, someone would absolutely break a bone." He even joked that he couldn't guarantee he'd survive the next test. That's the guy who built the thing. Now, why did he do this? Because when Engine AI first released promo videos of the T-800 doing spinning kicks and combat-style movements, a lot of people online said it was fake. They said the movements were too smooth, too perfect, had to be CGI. So Zhao didn't put out a press release or write a blog post. He just walked into the room and let his own robot hit him on camera. No wires, no effects, just a machine delivering real bone-level impact to a real human being. And after the kick, the robot didn't stumble, it didn't glitch out. Its balance system corrected in milliseconds, and it was right back in position, stable and ready. That's what shook people, not just the power, the control. So when the police footage dropped,
So these things are rolling out in China already. Like I said, this robot right here is like your Nextel or your Nokia phone compared to with the image of the beast and what they're going to roll out whenever the Great Tribulation starts.
Move now. I'm going to service.
Please remain indoors. This is for your own protection.
This is for your own protection.
Please return to your home. A curfew is in effect. Please return to your homes. A curfew is in effect.